How you ladies doing? Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
What's more important in a relationship, communication or finances?
I'm a married lesbian.
He's never settled for less. My husband cooks me dinner every single night. Look how good that looks. And he has a massive weed.
I appreciate it, but both of our moms follow you on TikTok.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Shaq Reacts titled Entitled Woman Spends $1,000 on the first date and then has a meltdown when he refuses to pay. So this is one of those situations where you have a woman trying to use a man for free food, and then of course it backfires horrendously after she wastes a ton of his money, or supposedly she thinks that it's going to be his money. So let's jump right into it.
I just need to know if I'm the a-hole for wanting my boyfriend to pay for kind of all the things that we do while we're out. And
Okay.
we're both in our mid-20s and just kind of starting out in our careers. But the difference is that I get a pretty good chunk of money every month from my parents, and I'm very frugal. So I never really blow it at all. And at any given time, I usually have around $30,000 sitting in my checking account.
What she's describing isn't being frugal. She's being a spoiled leech. She's not willing to contribute financially to the relationship, despite being fully capable of doing so.
And
Wait.
you know, I don't really go crazy. So whenever we go out, you know, we'll go to like dinner or, you know, concerts or whatever. I always let my boyfriend pay. And I kind of feel like he should because he's the guy and we're dating and I'm kind of a traditionalist like that. And the other week we were out with friends and I kind of mentioned that I get really stressed out when my checking account dips below $25,000.
There is no way her boyfriend has that kind of money in his checking account, and she's been expecting him to pay for literally everything while she gets a free ride. That's an incredibly insulting thing to do.
And he was, you know, completely shocked and like deer in headlights, couldn't even talk. And afterward, he said that he couldn't believe that I've let him pay for everything this entire time that we've been dating.
That guy has every right to be angry at her. She's been forcing him to pay for everything while she's been hiding money from him just so that she doesn't have to spend anything. And to add insult to injury, she's been lying to him this whole time. She's definitely the a-hole.
Everything I Want You to Do 2025 Relationship Edition. Stop wasting your time on coffee dates. If somebody's taking you out for coffee dates, the answer is no, I only do dinner dates. And no, by dinner dates, I don't mean Chipotle. Come on. I want you to have very high standards. Mediocre is not going to cut it. The way you see yourself is how others start to see you. So I don't care. Make a new persona and start living it. Every time you sit in your 2012 car, I want you to imagine that it's a Rolls Royce. I want you to imagine that the engine light is not on.
It is never a smart idea to just try and pretend that your car is in desperate need of repairs. That doesn't fix the problem. It just makes the problem worse. But if there's one thing these women lack, it's actually just common sense.
And that is, I want you to carry yourself in the world. Number 2, get selfish. If you have plans in place for doing something, you are not going to cancel your plans for anyone. You are not going to be that person that people can push around because she'll change it, she'll do it. You will no longer do anything for the greater good. Your focus is only you.
It's never a wise idea to give women the advice to be self-centered and disregard the feelings of the people who care about her. Much like ignoring the engine light of her car, it's just going to make even more problems.
If he's going out on boys' night, you need to plan a girls' night. If he is going to the gym to play basketball, you're going to go get your nails done. You will no longer move your plans for anyone else. Your needs are just as important. Moving on to your friends, I need you to really figure it out. Who are your friends? Who are the people in your corner? And who are the snakes? We're not bringing any snakes into 2025, guys. We're leaving them behind in the past year. 8 more days left.
This is some of the worst advice imaginable. Men don't care much for selfish women. They are not capable of showing any form of compassion or empathy unless it benefits them. That's not normal. You've got to give this guy some credit for standing up for himself. He wasn't about to waste his time with a woman who was clearly embarrassed to be seen with him on the dance floor, so he found a woman who knew how to lighten up a bit. Good for him.
Oh my god. What? What? It keeps going?
What? No, you can't send a picture.
No.
Holy shit.
There is no point in sending a massive wall of text after a girl ghosts you. It's a waste of time and energy. I think we can all agree that sending massive texts after getting ghosted is something that should stay strictly for the girlies, quote unquote.
Can someone explain to me how a man can go to work all day so his wife can stay at home all day, and he still comes home after a long day of work to no punani, no home-cooked meal, and the house is a mess? Like, isn't the whole point of you staying home to keep the person who's going to work every day's life easier, not more stressful?
The types of women who think otherwise are convinced that they are not that man's mother, which means they are under no obligation to do anything in the relationship, which makes absolutely no sense. It's disturbing how the guys, these short kings, are being sold this idea that their lives will just magically get better with height surgeries. That kind of procedure is dangerous and too many things can go wrong. You don't need surgery to be a king. It's just not worth it.
Giving away this Porsche to my top OF subscriber.
This was my ex-boyfriend's, but it has to go.
Thank you so much, Mike, for spending $600K on me. Hope you like your car.
So I ended up searching up how much a Porsche cost, and apparently a new one costs just under $600K.
That simp has no idea how much she just insulted him. He gave her an ungodly amount of money for her OF, and she responded by giving him her ex-boyfriend's used Porsche. That's not a reward, that's just a waste of money.
If they don't make enough money and there's financial stress, divorce. If they're working too much and they're never home, divorce. I lived that. My dad worked very hard. He traveled a lot. You know why? Because my mom liked horses and wanted to have a horse farm. But he worked too much. You can't have both. Would you expect him to win the lottery? That makes no sense.
Modern women want the fantasy life. They want a rich man who doesn't have to work and can shower her with love, praise, and presents. But even if she were to somehow get that life, she would still find a reason to be completely miserable, let's be honest.
Consider yourself to be average, above average, mediocre, below average.
Where I'm at right now, I would say average, because I'm not working.
So I need you to understand something. You're 28 with 2 children. You're 5'5", almost 300 pounds. The world is a woman 5'5" and almost 300 pounds with 2 children and unmarried. Anything about average.
I can pull guys like nothing. I mean, that doesn't matter.
Oh my God. Stop it. You're almost 300 pounds. Talking about you can pull guys. You're going to pull a hamstring trying to walk.
She can get guys to hook up with her, but that is not the same thing as finding a man for a long-term committed relationship. That is nothing to be bragging about.
Don't have all the choices men have right this second.
Oh, what choices don't you have?
A lot.
What?
I can't be as condescending as you.
Well, that's because you just have not acquired the skill of knowledge, which is a prerequisite.
It's because.
But can you answer the question?
What choices do I have?
Do you not have?
If there's no man in my life?
What choice do you not have that men have?
I cannot walk around with my shirt off. I know that's a stupid lame one, but I don't know how many of you.
You can walk around with your shirt off.
She is so convinced that she's oppressed that the only thing she can think of is not being able to walk down the street topless. If that's her example of oppression, then she has no idea how good she has it in life.
Okay, well,
That's social outrage.
Yeah.
Well, then what choices do women not have that men have?
There's a lot. It would be hard for me to delineate them all for you.
If there's
but that
a
doesn't
lot,
mean they're
then
not
you should
there.
name one.
Let me think of some of the things. I could probably not go work a contracting job.
Why?
Because I'm physically weaker.
That has nothing to do with lawfare, though. You could go work as a contractor.
Okay, but
There's
they
nothing
were
barring
saying.
That's not oppression, that's biology. Men are physically stronger than women. That's why they make better contractors. She only mentioned that because she knows she's not oppressed at all.
Flag in dating is when a guy randomly calls you during a random time of the day because he thought of you. And I know you might be thinking how cute it is because he thought of you randomly throughout the day and he probably misses you and he's reaching out to see what you're up to because he just loves you so much and he wants to talk with you. That's not the case. When a man randomly calls you, randomly reaches out, and this could also be the 3 a.m. booty call, okay? He's not thinking about your convenience. He's not thinking about if this fits into your schedule. All he can think about is, I'd rather get a piece of her right now, so I'm gonna reach out. I don't care what time of the day it is because I want access to her.
If a man doesn't call, it means that he doesn't care, so it's a red flag. If he does call randomly, it means that he doesn't care about her scheduling, so it's a red flag. She should just say it's a red flag if he's a man and just be done with it.
Hey, I forgot my wallet. I just left it at home. You ain't got your purse?
I do. I have lip gloss in there.
We're about to be washing dishes. How you don't got no money? You don't have no money. What is?
What's embarrassing is how she's planning on dining and dashing while leaving him to clean up the bill. She doesn't even offer to Venmo him or help with the bill at all. She's just about to cut and run.
How often do you guys travel?
All the time.
Okay, you're broken. You guys are broken.
We're not.
No, listen, you guys can't afford life. You simply can't afford.
But we do,
no,
and we've been.
You don't. Your debt goes up. That's why you're able to spend what you spend. And it's going to get pushed to a limit where you guys aren't going to be able to make it.
Well,
and bankruptcy will be forced upon you.
We're just not going to go see the world?
Yeah, you're just you're not going to go see the world. You said it. You figured it out.
We're just not going to go see the world because
you're not going to go see the world.
Our credit cards just manage our lives.
Yes.
No.
Well, what's the... Then what are we doing here?
You're supposed to help us.
Most people go their entire lives without traveling the world and they get by just fine. It's not normal to put yourself into catastrophic debt just to go to different countries.
In what way? I'm not a magic pill. Buddy, if I say, hey, maybe you can't do a luxurious vacation once a month, and that's why you're in debt.
Okay, first of all, it's not even once a month.
Shut the fuck up. If I just give literally the most basic thing and tell you to cut out the most expensive thing that maybe you do once a year instead, max, which I wouldn't even do, I'd get out of fucking debt, then maybe you'd be willing to cut that back.
She was expecting him to cut her a check for the amount of money she owes. She doesn't want advice on how to get out of debt. She just wants somebody to magically fix it for her.
Part 2 of how he flew me to Miami left me stranded with a $1,000 bill. So after he goes to the bathroom, I'm just chilling, like I'm still vibing out. I'm thinking everything's cool. Like I'm like, maybe he just has to go shit or something. That's why he was like acting like an ass. 2 minutes go by. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna give it to 4 minutes. 4 minutes go by, so this is what I text him. After 4 minutes, I said, hey, you out the bathroom? You've been in there for a while, you okay? The waiter keeps coming back and forth to the table. He's talking about, give me a minute.
He just realized that this woman was trying to use him for some expensive food. She took his generosity for granted and he got out of there, which is totally his right after she tried to pull that kind of a stunt in the first place.
Like I said, he went to the bathroom when we were done eating, so the waiters, they were kind of like paying attention to us and stuff like that. So once they seen he was going, they kind of, you know how like when a waiter is just like making sure ain't nothing suspicious going on. So they started walking like back and forth, acting like they were like cleaning up stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, he's gonna come back. So 6 minutes go by and I said, bro, where are you? Hello, I know you did not just leave me. This bill is almost $1,000. I don't have shit on me. And he's talking about finding your way back to Michigan, shawty. So I'm gonna just address some shit too. First of all, I didn't come to Florida with no money. I had money. What had happened was I had 2 purses. One purse I grabbed and I just brought my credit card. I didn't think to bring my debit card, which is majority of my money. And my credit card has a certain limit, right? But yeah, keep that in mind.
She clearly didn't have any money and is freaking out because she got caught trying to take advantage of this guy. But at least she's going to get a valuable lesson in the world of professional dishwashing. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.